Hi everyone, it's Jenny here to welcome you all to a look ahead. We begin with a look at a couple of news stories, but first a word from our sponsor.
We invite you to plan now to come embrace the fun at Bryden Farm, where the tea is always on and the coffee's not far behind. Call ahead though, you can reach us at 90290707770.
Jenny here with a look ahead at a few news stories making headlines this week. The first is about Pierre Poilievre's interview on Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Pierre Poilievre, leader of the official loyal opposition in Canada, on the Joe Rogan Experience. The conversation gave Canadians a rare chance to hear Poilievre speak in a long-form, relaxed setting, where he was able to explain his positions on trade, sovereignty, and public policy without the usual interruptions of traditional media. One of the most notable moments came when he was asked about glyphosate. Instead of avoiding the topic, he admitted he didn't know all the details but acknowledged its importance and the need to learn more, a level of honesty that is rarely seen in political interviews. Throughout the discussion, Pierre came across as honest and approachable and relatable to everyday Canadians. From joking lightly with Rogan to candidly admitting the limits of his knowledge, the interview helped humanize a political figure often seen only through headlines. Joe Rogan's conversational style allowed the dialogue to flow naturally, giving listeners a sense of what Poilievre is like as a person, not just as a politician. For those interested in Canadian politics, it's refreshing to see a leader that is authentic, thoughtful, and willing to engage openly with the public. The full interview is available online, and it's worth a listen for anyone curious about the man behind the office, his priorities, and how he connects with Canadians in a real and candid way. The interview can be found by searching for Pierre Poilievre on the CountryAirRadio blog. Now, moving from Pierre to the pastures of New Brunswick. New Brunswick farmers and rural communities are raising concerns after the provincial government announced that provincially run veterinary services will be phased out over the next 3 years. The decision, included in the 2026 budget, will transition field veterinary services and laboratory functions to the private sector. Officials say this move will modernize services and reduce government costs. Support will be offered to existing government veterinarians to help them move into private practice. However, critics warn that decades of government-subsidized veterinary care have made it nearly impossible for private large animal practices to thrive in rural New Brunswick. Farmers worry that without accessible government vets, livestock care will suffer and food security could be at risk. Many have voiced their concerns online, noting that private clinics are often hours away and may not provide emergency care for farm animals. The government says the phase-out will be gradual, but questions remain about how effectively private veterinarians can fill the gap. For rural communities that have relied on subsidized veterinary support for decades, the coming years may bring serious challenges. The interview can be found by searching for veterinary services on the CountryAirRadio blog.
Hi everyone. This is Michelle with a look ahead at community events from Monday, March 23rd through Sunday, March 29th. Monday, March 23rd. Start the morning with storytime in the Dugwa room from 10 to 10:45 a.m. Preschoolers and caregivers are invited to enjoy stories, songs, rhymes, and fun activities. No registration is required. In the evening, from 5 to 6:30 p.m., join Soups and Sides at the Wolfville Farmers Market. This free weekly community meal lets you enjoy soup and conversation while discussing well-being and quality of life in Nova Scotia. Later Monday evening, there's an artist talk with Ophelia Arzadi at Tides Art Gallery in Kentville. This talk will explore the collection Children from Another Star, followed by a Q&A. Snacks and beverages are welcome. Tuesday, March 24th. Indoor walking takes place at the Digby Area Recreation Commission from 6 to 7 p.m. Walk the halls and get your steps in during the last weeks of winter. Indoor shoes are required. Wednesday, March 25th. Acadia Theatre Company presents Minifest from March 25th through the 28th in Wolfville. This student-led showcase features 4 short plays blending comedy, sci-fi, and themes of love and technology. Free ticket contests are available. Thursday, March 26th. Indoor walking continues at the Digby Area Recreation Commission from 6 to 7 p.m. This is the final session of the season. Friday, March 27th. Open mic night takes place at the Royal Canadian Legion Kentville from 7 to 11 p.m. Hosted by Clay Charles, everyone is invited to perform or just enjoy the music. Cold beverages are available at economical prices. This is a 19+ event with no cover charge. Saturday, March 28th. The day starts with the Spring Vendors event at the Meadows in Yarmouth from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Browse a variety of vendors, enjoy 50/50 draws and a vendor basket raffle, and soak up the festive atmosphere. From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Spring Market takes place at Centre Burlington Hall. Local vendors and seasonal products make this a fun way to celebrate the beginning of spring. At Mark Day Spring, the Easter egg hunt runs from 2 to 3:30 p.m. Kids can search for eggs, enjoy activities, and meet the Easter Bunny. Every child receives a prize, and donations for pro kids are welcome. Also Saturday, the Nova Scotia Lobster Crawl 5 km run, walk, or crawl takes place at the Lunenburg County Lifestyle Centre in Bridgewater. Enjoy fresh air and community energy while keeping the lobster crawl spirit alive. Finally, the Yarmouth County Museum and Archives hosts an Easter egg hunt with 2 time slots, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 to 2 p.m. Explore the museum, find chocolate eggs, meet the Easter Bunny, and pre-register by calling 902-742-5539. Participation is by donation. Sunday, March 29th. Start the day with breakfast and market at the Canning Lions Hall at 9 a.m. Enjoy a morning meal and browse the local market. At 3 p.m., the Fundy 3 hold their inaugural concert at St. Luke's Anglican Church in Annapolis. Proceeds support St. Luke's, and the event showcases the talent of these local musicians. Finally, join the HFX Wanderers FC Fan Fest at the BMO Soccer Centre in Halifax. Meet the team, get autographs, and enjoy activities for soccer fans of all ages. This event is free, but RSVP online is recommended. That's your look ahead for community events.
Hi everyone, Chris here with a look ahead at the weather for the week of March 22, 2026. Here's your weather for Bear River and the surrounding area. Starting Sunday night, expect snow with 5 to 10 centimeters falling. Winds will shift to the east around 20 kilometers per hour near midnight. Temperatures will drop to around -1, with wind chills near -7. Monday brings more snow, adding another 2 to 4 centimeters. Winds will turn northeast in the morning, gusting up to 50, and along parts of the coast, gusts could reach 70. Highs stay near zero, with wind chills in the morning around -8. Monday night will be mainly cloudy with a few flurries and overnight lows around -4, feeling closer to -10 with the wind. Tuesday looks brighter with clearing skies and a high near +2, though clouds return by night with a low near -1. Wednesday will be cloudy with a 60% chance of flurries or rain showers. Highs reach +5, and Wednesday night brings more flurries or showers with lows around 0. Thursday and Friday both bring showers. Thursday's highs reach 6, with lows around +2 at night. Friday's high is 2, with cloudy periods overnight and a low near -8. Finally, Saturday offers a mix of sun and clouds with a crisp high near -1, a perfect day to get outside and enjoy a bit of fresh air. That's your weather for the week ahead. Stay safe and dress warmly.
Irish Heritage Month is celebrated throughout March in both Canada and the United States to recognize and celebrate the history, culture, and contributions of people of Irish descent. In Canada, it was officially recognized in 2022. The month highlights the influence of Irish immigrants and their descendants, including the estimated 4.5 million Canadians with Irish ancestry. It also recognizes the hardships many Irish immigrants faced, such as the famine and discrimination, and also honors the important role we played in helping build and shape Canadian society. Here at CountryAirRadio.com we're playing music to help celebrate and honor our Irish heritage.